What's going on, everyone? My name is GamingNavi, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. Also, Pow's here.
Hello.
It was
What's is that my friend?
Hello.
How you doing?
It's been a minute.
It's been so long since I heard from you. Everyone, this is one of my best friends from middle school. This is my friend. How do you want me to introduce you?
Domo Waffle is fine.
This is my friend Domo Waffle. He and I have been friends since middle school, and I have been really nostalgic. And he recently got in touch with me. And now he's here in my stream. I'm so happy. How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Glad to hear from you again.
Same. I haven't seen you since we... This is my friend Domo Waffle. He and I went to middle school together.
Hello.
Hi.
Domo Waffle, this is my friend Pow. He lives out in Indonesia. And he is...
How you doing?
He's a really cool guy.
I'm doing great. Apparently, I just woke up. It is 7:28 a.m. my time.
You say apparently...
Oh, nice.
You say apparently you just woke up like it's a surprise to you.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I got off work too long ago. I decided to message my friend I haven't messaged in a while and decided to pop in for a little bit. I'll just kind of stay in the background for a little bit though.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I'm super glad you're here, man. This is just... This means a lot to me.
Fighting.
So yeah, we last left off in this game. So the whole party is now in search like the last dark crystal. And so and now we're in a volcano cave to do it. And then I did a crap ton of grinding because if we last remember, Naruto down here was level 25 when I last left off. He's now level 40. He has more health than Rydia. And that is sad and disappointing, because Rydia is the best character in the game.
Naruto, not Ninja Gaiden, got it.
Yeah, he's loud and obnoxious and creepily flirts with Rydia. Just imagine Rydia as Sakura. This guy is Naruto. He's a white-haired Naruto.
Fair enough.
Except unlike Naruto, I hate Edge.
I don't know, man. Have you seen the state of Naruto lately? You might hate him still.
I've heard Naruto becomes an asshole in like the modern iterations in like Boruto and shit.
I'm just keep tight-lipped. I had kept up with it, and I don't want to say anything.
I didn't keep up. Hey Quinn, I hope you're having a good day. Oh, someone is playing Gary's mod. Man, that'd be a fun thing to do on the channel. Too bad I have no friends who'd want to play Gary's mod. That's a joke. I have tons of friends who'd want to play Gary's mod. I just keep forgetting to set up an event like that.
I haven't opened that game up on Steam the last 10 years.
I open it up every once in a while and dick around with just models and shit.
Actually, Navi, even though like Boruto's like the very down at the bottom of the barrel anime, I watch it because I have no more other animes to watch. Actually, Naruto is not the biggest like hoe.
No, no, it's a trap door. Literally. I haven't seen any Boruto. The last thing I ever heard about it was my ex telling me like, oh yeah, it's awful, don't watch it. And like, that was the end of that conversation. And then whenever I heard about Boruto, like ever after that, was just people affirming, yeah, Boruto sucks.
I don't know how long it's been since you heard that, but I can assure you it got worse.
Oh my. Normally you start that sentence off like you're...
It got worse.
Normally you start that sentence off like you're about to contradict it. Instead you're like, no, 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 it got much worse.
No, I don't care when the last time you heard about it. It's at the lowest point right now because of certain things that have transpired. I keep up with the manga. I no longer watch anime. I just read manga a lot now.
Ironically, I don't really get to read manga these days.
Yeah, but for me though, even though people say it got worse, don't watch it, it's bad. But for me, I do not care. I'm watching it.
I mean, that's
Listen,
good.
Maybe in the anime is not bad right now, but when you get to the point where you are in the like where the manga currently is, you're gonna say, what are they thinking?
I heard they killed Kurama. Is that true?
Am I allowed to spoil anything?
Kurama killed himself.
Oh damn, that sucks.
Yeah, he's no more.
Damn. The comment of "there's no more anime to watch," I get that one entirely. That's why I started watching One Piece.
I mean, how tight-lipped do you guys want me to be? Because I could just spoil what's happening right now with Naruto.
I mean, I have no intention of going back to Naruto, so like, go ahead, man.
No. Alright, what about you, man? Do you mind?
Do you mind for spoilers of Naruto?
I've already watched Naruto.
Oh, you're already caught up?
Yeah, Naruto done, but Boruto, like, until the point, like, Boruto...
Like, the latest stuff that's happening currently.
In Boruto?
Yeah.
I think I'm already caught up.
Oh, fantastic. I'm fine with spoiling things. Yeah, Boruto, they just sealed him in. He hasn't been there in a while. He got sealed into a completely different dimension where time doesn't move. Him and Hinata. So, yeah, they really did just get rid of all the main characters from Naruto.
It's like they heard this. It's like they heard it was just. That sounds like they've heard that their show was basically Naruto 2.0. It's like, fine, this is its own show. We're getting rid of the old characters. How do you like it now?
I mean, kind of. They're also doing the time skip with Naruto. So there's a time skip with him and Naruto's stepbrother that Naruto adopted for some reason.
Except I thought Naruto had a horrible relationship with his own son. Why would he adopt another son if he had a bad relationship with the first one?
Oh no, it's worse, man. Really? No. It gets worse. It's worse than you think.
Ma'am.
Baruto's stepson, his name is Kawaki, and I cannot explain his character design and abilities other than somebody looked at the general concept of what Naruto is, created their own character, and made Naruto son.
What the hell?
It's so weird. And I hate it because Naruto's stepson is just so nonchalant and he's so nonchalant and he's so confident about everything that he believes that nothing is more powerful than him, and it sucks because it's true.
That's certainly a description.
No, I know, because like I think like literally just like 50 chapters ago, they made both of his sons stronger than Naruto himself.
How do you become stronger than Naruto? Isn't that like sacrilegious at that point?
They became gods.
But I thought Naruto was Ninja Jesus. How do you become?
No, Naruto. Yeah, Naruto is Ninja Jesus. Naruto is Ninja God. Like he has the powers from the old god, basically.
What the fuck? That's so dumb.
Every power at this bastard, I'm like, can you please stop? Just can we go back to the Rasengan days where the coolest ability was a blue ball?
Man, that was a time.
No.
Back when the hypest thing ever. Back when the hypest thing ever was watching lightning consume your hand and hearing bird chirps, and that was like the coolest thing ever.
I know, and now everything's got to be a cataclysmic event.
I mean, how else are you gonna increase the danger from how Shippuden ended?
Oh, so you did watch how Shippuden ended? That was
no, but I did get spoiled about a lot of that, like Naruto using a reverse harem jutsu and turning into a bunch of naked men.
Honestly, I couldn't have expected a better ending from that show. It ended the way it started.
Knowing Naruto, I would have been disappointed for anything less than that.
I know.
Also, pal, I'm sorry for overshadowing you.
Also, I got a little bit of shade to throw at Naruto. The fact that they had such little plot interaction with Hinata that they had to make an entire movie just to develop a romance.
Oh yeah, was it for that Naruto saving Hinata from that wedding thing?
Yeah, but they had to make a whole movie because they had an entire show that was like 1,000 episodes long, and they created nothing between the two characters, so they had to create a movie to do something about it.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That moment your show is so convoluted and dumb, you have to create an entire spin-off movie just to explain this one thing you've been trying to set up the entire time.
I don't know why, but that is one of my Naruto favorite movies.
That is one of your Naruto favorite movies?
Yeah, that's the only favorite movie.
It's kind of like how
I mean,
it's kind of like how Dragon Ball Z had to make an entire movie to explain the origin of like Super Saiyan 3. When in this show it just sort of happened and no one cared.
oh yeah.
Remember that shit?
I remember being 5 and still waiting for Super Saiyan 7 to come out.
Because I remember, like,
No.
back in high school when I had my wisdom teeth removed, Georgia had lent me their DVD set of Dragon Ball Z, and I watched all that stuff when I was recovering. And I saw Super Saiyan 1, I saw Super Saiyan 2, and I was super excited for how, you know, that reveal would go. And next thing you know, it's Majin Buu fight. He's just like, oh yeah, casually whips it out, and then it's still useless.
Navi, I'm gonna be honest. All I remember about you getting your wisdom teeth taken out was the first 2 days. You looked and acted like you just got your ass kicked because you didn't want to do anything.
Well, yeah, I was tired as hell. And then to boot, we found out like a week later, like my cheek got infected, so I had to go back to the doctor, and they had to cut an incision.
Is that why you had swollen cheeks longer than like 2 days?
Yeah, that's why, because there was an infection.
I didn't even know that.
Yikes. The worst, and by I say the worst Dragon Ball movie ever. The worst Dragon Ball movie ever is Bio Broly. I'm like, why Bio Broly?
Which one's Bio Broly?
Is where like a bro. Bio Broly is like Broly, but he's like very slimy chemical-ish looking.
I should also specify, I've only ever seen the original Dragon Ball Z run and some of the original movies. I haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen any of GT. I haven't seen Super. I've seen Battle of the Gods, and that is the extent of my Dragon Ball Z knowledge.
I've seen Battle of the Gods, the one that Dragon Ball F, whatever the one with Frieza is.
Revival
and
F.
then even though I really want to, for some reason, I just kind of avoided watching the Broly movie.
I heard good things about the Broly movie.
Man. Bro, the Super Broly movie?
Take care, bro, Quinn.
Yeah, the new one.
Oh, Super Broly movie is by far the best Dragon Ball Super movie. All of Dragon Ball movie, Super Broly movie, by my end, is the best.
I might have to consider giving that a shot. I have no intention of getting back into Dragon Ball Z. It's definitely not my kind of anime. Like, if I want to get into it, I'll go back to the original Dragon Ball, because that was amazing. But, like, I might give that movie a watch. What?
Everything about Dragon Ball that I need to know is already in my favorite game, Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah, and then you gave that copy to me. And I still have it.
I bought another one.
Nice. I've taken very good care of that copy. It means a lot to me.
Oh, you still have that PlayStation I gave you?
Yeah, I still do.
Nice.
I still use it.
Every single Dragon Ball.
Man, I hooked you up with quite a bit of those old things.
Yeah, you sold me a GameCube and a fuck ton of games for like $40.
Yeah, didn't I give you like a, what was it called, Pokemon Yellow for like $20?
No, you sold me a copy of Pokemon Crystal for $20, and the save battery didn't work.
Was it Pokemon Crystal? I don't remember.
No, it was Silver. But you did give me a copy of Crystal for free because of this. It had a similar problem as well. And then last year I went and got that fixed.
I'm gonna be honest though, like the last 4 years of my life, I've kind of been going on a tirade of recollecting everything I used to have as a child. So,
I definitely understand that. I've definitely had a lot of moments of me just buying stuff because like, oh, I had this as a kid and I missed it. Or it was something I wanted as a kid, but I just, you know, never had it.
Listen, the moment I got a really decent paying job, I immediately knew what power I had. I'm like, I could recollect all my childhood wants.
Yep. I got a Nintendo 64 and I've slowly been recollecting my game library from back then.
Oh, dude, same. But the sad thing about it is, I don't know. I feel like a few of the things I acquire don't hit the same as when I was a kid, but then some of them hit tenfold.
Oh yeah, because like as you're a kid, you look at some of these games and stuff, and you're like, oh my goodness, they're the best. And then you're as an adult, you're like, wow, these controls suck ass. The camera's even worse. How did I play this?
I know. No, but like the worst offender for me is the game Twisted Metal 2. I loved that game as a kid. The graphics are absolutely atrocious nowadays, but at the same time, I don't think a game like that could work with modern graphics. I don't think it would.
Yeah. What about you, Pow? Have you ever had...
Shadowed again.
Yep. Pow, have you ever had that moment where you play a game from your childhood and it doesn't hold up at all?
No.
Yes, but I still put the effort to complete it because I bought it.
Pow, you're very lucky because Domo Waffle and I have definitely been going through that. Because it sucks when you go and pick up your copy of Donkey Kong 64 and you think, oh man, this game was fun as a kid. And then you realize, wow, it really is as bad as the internet says it is. Except it's not.
No,
but just...
no. That one when you play the GameCube version of the Donkey Kong Bongo game.
Oh, yeah.
The controller's bongos, half an hour into playing, you're like, this is a very terrible form of playing a video game.
I should play that on stream someday. That would be amazing.
Don't get me wrong, there's a novelty to it. There's a novelty to it, but it quickly dies away.
I don't know. For everybody that I started my gaming journey, I started from the DS, so I would not know any of the past games.
Oh, so you started in that somewhat modern era.
Because if you all don't know, I was born at the year 2000, and I don't think my mom and dad will allow me to play any of those types of games if I were still a baby or kindergarten. So I would not know.
Ah.
Oh, Navi.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you would know this, but I think it was my junior year of high school. I sold my original Nintendo DS that I for some reason got bored of and didn't want to do anything with to a person. I'm not going to name her last name, but her name was Jamie.
Okay.
She was in my homeroom. I sold it to her, and about 2 years ago, I recently acquired it again. It's all my saved data plus 100 other things.
Neat.
Dude, the euphoria I felt when it still had my own Pokemon saves in it.
Oh, that is lucky. Because
I know.
When I buy a used Pokemon game, I check the save file and then I immediately overwrite it and do something new.
I have basically every Pokemon game that I care about, and I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Legends Arceus was kind of that punch that had everything I wanted in a Pokemon game, and I kind of no longer wanted to play any other game because I know nothing was gonna top it in my mind.
Yeah, Legends Arceus was the bomb.
Yeah, it was
I gotta say.
You go, pal.
I gotta say, BDSP was not it. BDSP, oh no.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss off a lot of people. I enjoyed BDSP. It was a simple remake of Diamond and Pearl, and in all honesty, it wasn't the remake we were hoping it to be, but as far as I looked at it, it didn't do anything inherently wrong, it just didn't do anything entirely great, so I didn't have any real qualms with it. I did like the new underground feature, because I got a Houndoom super early, and that made grinding super easy.
Oh gosh.
So that's...
You're so lucky though, but I promise you, the BDSP did not do me any 1% of justice.
I'm not denying that. And then immediately having Legends Arceus come out months later and absolutely blow every Pokemon fan's expectations out the water did not help BDSP at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Even Sword and Shield still beats the BDSP. Come on.
Sword and Shield was a brand new game with a story and Pokemon. Okay, I feel like it'd only be fair to compare BDSP to other remakes, in which case it's still disappointing because Oraz was fantastic. I think the only remake it, quote, beats would be Let's Go, but that, to be fair, I don't think a lot of people enjoyed those games.
Dude, Let's Go was amazing.
It was a fun distraction, but it was made for the Pokemon Go crowd rather than the longtime fans. So it was hard for a lot of people that I knew to get into it because they were like, oh, well, it's not the game I was hoping for. It's not this definitive Fire Red version. It's this Pokemon Go wannabe. If that makes sense.
But still great game though.
My apologies, fellow gamers. My phone died.
It's all good. I'm not denying that it wasn't good. I'm just saying it felt like it was meant for a very specific crowd rather than the general fan base. That's all I'm saying.
Which game?
Yeah,
Let's Go.
that's also true.
I'm sorry. What game?
Pokemon Let's Go,
Pokemon
Pikachu and
Let's Go.
Eevee.
Oh, let's go. Oh, I played it through the entirety, and I kind of never had fun playing it.
Oh, I remember. Because you, me, George, and Caleb had our big get-together when that game was brand new, and you would ask me, like, hey, I need your help trading these Pokemon to evolve them. I remember that.
Yeah, but yeah.
And then I
played
proceeded
it,
to
but I
not
never
do
really had
that.
fun with it.
Yeah, honestly, same. Like, it was a game I played, I didn't have negative opinions on, but looking back, I didn't have any positive opinions on it either. And it's the one game in my Switch library I do not pick up at all.
Yeah, I feel that. Oh, the game that I actually genuinely didn't like was Pokemon. I know you guys can just talk about it when I found out, but like Pokemon BDSP. I wanted to love that game so much because Pokemon Platinum was my genuine favorite Pokemon game, and after like the I didn't even get that for like the third gym. I was like, man, if I really want to play this game again, I'll just play Pokemon Platinum.
Yeah, I get that one. I think I went to ROM hack to like emulation so that way I could speed through all the grinding because it was tedious as hell back then.
Yeah, you did have the Game Shark and all that, or whatever it was called.
The action replay.
Action replay. Yeah. I remember you letting me use that for a little bit, and I don't think I ever did it for anything game breaking.
Yeah, it was a time. Like nowadays, I do Nuzlocke and I cheat for infinite rare candies so that way I can avoid grinding.
Oh god.
Honestly, grinding is kind of like a good passive of doing nothing for me. Like it's the same thing for me as like doing homework. While listening to music, I just grind in video games while doing like schoolwork.
Oh, I agree on that. There's definitely a entertainment to grinding, just not the. It's not what I want. I'm sorry, Pow, for overshadowing. Pow, I'm sorry for
I am
overshadowing.
gonna hang up for like 10 seconds so I could join you guys on my computer because I'm currently on my phone.
Okay.
Okay.
And Pow, I'm sorry for overshadowing you again. I'm trying to figure out how to manage making rules for this because I don't know what to do. And yeah, little nuts for the channel. Little nuts for the channel. I am gonna try making rules for these voice calls. So that way, no one feels like they're being cut off or being interrupted.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing, honestly, that I'm kind of getting a little bit heated.
Because I want to spend time with all my friends, but I don't want my friends to feel like they are having to fight for an opportunity to talk.
Not this opportunity to talk, honestly. Like the topics that some people might not like get the, how do you say it? Feel like third wheeling kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard for me to manage stuff like that because when I do these chats, people who join in are, they're all my friends and such. So it's me having conversations with my friends, and sometimes it's a conversation that really applies to one or two people. And I want to hang out with all my friends, but I don't want to tell them what they can or can't talk about because,
That's true.
It's hard.
That's true because they have more culture than me. That's just that's just a big fact.
I wouldn't say.
Everyone's got their own culture.
I wouldn't say culture. I just say it's different because just because like you don't watch movies and stuff doesn't make you any less cultured. All right, you and I, we love tokusatsu, and very few of my friends do. So I can have genuine conversations with you about Ultraman and Power Rangers and Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. Not exactly something Emmanuel and I can really talk about. Sorry.
You say that, but you realize that after I saw you last time we went to that convention where I just randomly saw you, I started watching Kamen Rider.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I took a picture with you.
I forgot about that.
No, maybe not a recent one. I haven't been to a convention like the last 3 years, but like 4 years ago, I did take it. That was the last time I went to the convention. I saw you just randomly, and I took a picture with you in the Kamen Rider suit.
Nice. How you?
Oh yeah. By the way, Navi.
Yeah.
By the way, Navi. Remember we were at that Nintendo Direct stream where actually, like I said like I did hip hop dance, and then Sarah said "ew."
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of felt really offended with that.
Yeah, I understand. No one wants to feel disappointed in enjoying something.
I have a question for both of you guys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a two-parter. Have you guys played Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
I don't play Zelda games.
Oh, so you didn't play the new one?
I don't have I don't have any history with Zelda games.
Neither did I.
You should fix that, because Zelda is amazing.
Oh my god.
I played Breath of the Wild, and then I played basically every 3D Zelda game and the original one.
First of all, Navi, please, for further notes, to say like you need to fix that type of term, because remember when I tweeted out that there's some people who never read my rules?
Sorry.
Yeah, please. There was this one viewer that I banned that kept on begging me to play GTA 5, Pokemon Let's Go, Sword and Shield, even though I've already completed those Pokemon games, and it keeps asking me to basically rate something off topic, and then blah blah blah, and and bad grammars. Oh my god. That's why I want to do what I really want to do. Like, I would not play Zelda games and whatnot, and then whatever people just beg me want to do, like I
mean, all good, all good. I'm never one for force people to do something they don't want to do. But I do have a question for you, Navi.
Yes.
What did you think of the game if you already beat it?
The new Zelda game?
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom.
Haven't beaten it, and everyone says it's great. I understand why it's great, but I struggle to get into it.
Oh, you struggled to get into it, really?
Well, it's weird, because, like, again, as I said, I know why people enjoy it, and I can see how it's fun. For some reason, it just didn't vibe with me.
You see, the reason you probably didn't like the game was because you didn't get into the niche gameplay style of Korok torture.
I wish.
It was half of my enjoyment in the game, I assure you.
And pal, I don't ever want to force you to do things you don't want to enjoy. I will say, I do want to try and push you to try new things, because I think you might enjoy it. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. I'm gonna leave it there.
I don't know. Yeah, it looks kind of cool though, but honestly, I've watched it. I don't know. Yeah, same like your answer. I don't know how am I gonna get into it.
Just like I said, all I'm gonna leave it at is I would recommend giving it a shot. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Yeah, that's also another problem. Like, give it a shot, man. I'm like, you know, currency, hello.
I understand.
Yeah, like here, Indonesia, money is very high. Like I promise you, I saw the price for a Zelda game almost costed like 2 million in my area.
Yikes! No, I will admit that in the U.S. currency, $70 is still kind of pricey for video games.
Yeah, we're slowly suffering from inflation now.
So slowly.
You thought that the U.S. was bad. My currency is way worse.
I don't know what the conversion rate is.
Oh,
like a couple dollars.
Currency,
a couple dollars for us is like a couple hundred.
Yeah, my currency is kind of named the highest inflation.
Oh.
So kind of struggling to get Nintendo games like that one, for example.
And I will admit, the one thing I don't like about Nintendo games specifically is that they never go down in price. Ever.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, Nintendo used to let them go down in price back when they had the Nintendo Select line of games going around. But then they stopped doing that with the Switch because it would make too much sense.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine being able to get Mario, some Mario Kart 8 for about like 20 to 40 bucks now. That would be amazing.
No, I think that's the main game that's used as a joke, because it's still full price.
Literally.
And
I
even when
need
it's
to get
used,
it.
They only knock like $5 off of it.
Wait, what? How much?
Mario Kart 8. Yeah, they still sell it for like full price for the Switch nowadays, and it like never
Wait,
goes on
how
sale.
Wait, how much though?
That would be like $60 here in America.
Wait, $60?
Yeah.
That is almost $1 million.
Dang.
Dang. That is also 1 million in my area, bro.
Girl.
Oh yeah. Just almost 1 million in my area.
Yeah, I get it. It's expensive. The price differences are huge in certain countries and such.
Woo.
Now we get to work on
Honestly,
this
I'm
boat.
gonna be honest. I will admit, Tears of the Kingdom was kind of the only game that made me pick up the Nintendo Switch in the last 2 years.
I use the Switch frequently. It's like I say frequently. I've been playing my PS5 a lot lately, but like I still pick up the Switch every once in a while.
I've been mostly computer player. In fact, Street Fighter 6 was the first time I touched my PlayStation. And okay, actually not that long ago, 2 months ago. I was playing Call of Duty with a couple buddies.
I mostly play on console because I'm using the same PC I've had since I started college. And when I want to record video games, I record them off my PS5 because getting footage up there is easier than getting footage off my PC.
I just recently updated my PC.
Yeah, building a PC is expensive and difficult, and I gotta focus on finances.
Yes, this is why I agreed off of my friend that gets a new computer every 2 years. Every time he gets a new computer, he sells it for me for like a quarter of the price that he paid for it. And so I still get a practically new computer that's only like 2 years old.
That's
'Cause
awesome.
He always gets the newest stuff on there, man. His most recent computer costs like $4,800. I'm like, excuse me?
Damn.
What?
No, the computer I have cost him like $3,200 when he got it.
And he sold
Well,
it to you for less than that?
He sold it to me for $800.
You're kidding me.
Nah, dude, he also used to be my roommate, so he never wants to highball me. But I told him, I'm like, hey man, you don't gotta sell it to me for that cheap. He's like, nah, I don't need the money. I'm like, all right, cool.
Someone hit me up with those deals. I could use a new PC.
Sadly, I already have all my transfers spoken for. It kind of goes down an assembly line at this point. My old computer already went to my cousin.
That's... I wasn't being entirely serious with that comment.
No, I know, but it's just like, no, I do kind of find it funny that that we have a computer assembly line solely based off my old roommate.
I mean, it's a good system. It allows the stuff to be reused as much as necessary.
No, I know.
Oh, dang.
No, because it's funny because you have like 5 different people getting excited every single time. My old roommate gets a computer. He's like, "Hey, I'm getting a new computer," and then I'm like, "Sweet, I'm getting a new computer."
And the person after that looks at you and is like, "Ah, sweet, now I'm getting a new computer."
No, but it's like it gets significantly worse all the way down. But we're all used to our old technology, so it's like he's the only one that's getting like the brand newest of the new, and then I get his old computer, and I'm like, man, I didn't know computers get this good.
I have no idea where the hell I'm supposed to be going because I wasn't paying attention to what the game told me to do.
That's the problem when you're talking with friends.
I think this is where I'm going.
You get lost easily.
It's a good thing I've played this game before because otherwise I wouldn't know what the plot is.
I
Look.
don't know what the plot is.
I know what the plot currently is. We need to go find the lunar whale so that way we can go to the moon. And that is not a joke.
I remember watching gameplay of this game.
I think we have to go to Mysidia, so that way then they can go tell us how to get a new boat, which will let us travel to the moon.
Is this that one
Right.
game where you have to fight like that gigantic robot thing underwater?
Maybe? I don't remember doing... Wait, no, we don't go underwater in this game.
Oh well, there's like 3 optional bosses that range in difficulty. I think they're robots.
Oh yeah, there's lots of optional bosses in this game. Some that you
I
fight for...
remember them. I just remember them like being like the same enemy but just different colors.
We knew you would return. Please join us at the Tower of Worship. Don't take me to church, alright? I already go to church on Sundays. I don't need to go to another one. Are you guys playing the opening again for me? Really? What will rise to have what overlap? Yada yada yada. I don't care. Look, I'm sure this story is good and important, but I don't care. Final Fantasy IV's story is alright, but y'all don't need to go through reiterate all of this. Everyone, let us pray. I don't. Please.
Hey, you guys, you know the game Genshin Impact?
Yes.
Yes.
I have about 80 hours, and I could not tell you what a single bit of the lore is. I truly believe the proper way of playing the game is to skip all bit of text.
Pow and I don't play it. He streamed it once, and he didn't have a good time.
Actually, I streamed it like twice. I streamed it one time, and then I stream again for the April Fools.
I remember the April Fool's stream. I showed up for that. Oh look,
Yeah.
it's the lunar whale.
I didn't mind the game, but like I caught up with the story and I kind of just stopped playing it.
Yeah, the story is like basically your character. You can pick your own character, but then what? You have to save the other
sibling.
like either the brother or the sister.
Yeah, they become like the bad guys, quote unquote.
Apparently.
I've been messaging a girl who really enjoys playing it, and I'm just like, I can't.
It's all right. Like I said, once I caught up to the story, even though they still have to update it, I kind of stopped playing it.
I mean, the story can't be any worse than like Final Fantasy 15. All right.
Have you tried listening to it, man?
Have
Well,
you-
to be fair, all sensitivity warning. I will not lie. All games that reign from that region that have a really large open world have a story that is just basically hyperbolic BS.
I mean, no one's denying that.
I know.
But I'm just saying, like,
I
have
am
you?
basically calling out an entire game genre here.
I'm just saying, have you seen the story of Final Fantasy 15? That's gonna happen on the channel.
You know what, Navi? I've watched a 3-hour comprehensive video about the Final Fantasy lore, and I know no more than I did starting it.
Here's the lore. Each game is different. There's your lore. And behold, we are now on the moon.
Oh, it took me a long time to realize that. You're on the moon. Maybe I don't know this game.
Now we are on the
I
moon.
absolutely do not know this game.
We are now on the moon, and now we have to get into this castle here. So let's see if... how do we get into the castle? I need to find a place to park so we can hop inside that castle. In which case, I don't know how to get in the castle. I think... How can we get in there? Does that take... No. How do I...
No, I've
I need
only
to
played
find-
3 Final Fantasy games, and that was which one was with Noxus?
That's 15.
The 6th one? No, not the 6th one. The 7th one, and then Persona 5.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to say your prayers, because you know that's wrong. On that note,
No.
Persona 5 is fire.
I remember you being really addicted to that game, loving when Joker came out on Smash.
Yeah, because
And
it was
took me, like-
amazing.
and it took me like 3 years later to finally get into it, and I'm like, man, Navi might have been onto something. This is a really fun game.
Because it was amazing.
No, I was really late to that party.
And Pow's never played it.
What?
Persona 5.
I never had a history with Persona.
It is I will say one thing. It is one of the got to be careful with, because if you stop playing it for more than a week, you're not getting back into it.
No, I think it does a good job of letting you, reminding you of where you left off.
No, it does. But for me, like certain games, if I stop playing for a certain amount of time, I'm never touching it again.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
was me with,
okay, I understand that. I have ADHD, so very much, I get that a lot.
I replayed Persona 5 3 times, not because I lost track of where I was in the story, but because I don't know. Might HD makes it feel that if I'm starting a game up again that I haven't played in at least a month, I'm playing someone else's account, so I have to restart.
But that's another game.
It took me 3 attempts to beat it.
That's another game I recommend for you to try, pal. It's got a very compelling story and a lot of really lovable characters. And that's all I'm leaving it at.
I still hate the artist.
What? Oh, you talking about
Character
Yusuke?
artist.
Yusuke?
Yes.
Why do you hate Yusuke?
For what he did.
What did Yusuke do?
Is that what is he the artist?
Yeah? The Fox one. Goemon
Oh,
is his
okay,
persona.
Yeah.
What did he do?
What he did to that blonde. Well, I forgot everyone. What is his name? Amy?
Ryuji or On?
On. It's what she did on.
What he did to On. What did he do to
What
On?
he did on. You don't remember the story? I'm not gonna say it, not on your stream.
He wanted to paint her.
Yes. And he
That's...
blackmailed her into doing nude paintings. And
But he didn't blackmail her into doing anything. What the heck are you talking about?
I am fairly positive he did.
He didn't blackmail anyone.
Yeah, he did.
He wanted to do a nude painting the entire time, but he didn't blackmail. He was just like, nope, if y'all want to get into my master's house, this is the only way I'm going to let it happen.
I don't know. It still seems pretty damn creepy.
I mean, art is art. Alright, that's all I'm going to leave it at.
Fair enough.
So,
Nah.
that is art for one person, then that is art for some person. I'm not going to judge. I've seen weirder stuff. I've existed on the internet. I've seen some weird stuff.
Can I tell you one thing I did hate about the game?
What?
The main character's monster that you get at the beginning of the game becomes immediately useless the moment you get to the moment you get out of the intro.
Okay, for the record, that is apparently a trend in, like, all the Persona games. You're not supposed to get attached to your first Persona. You're supposed to get to a position where you just fuse it constantly.
But he looked so cool.
Oh, no denying that. On New Game Plus, you're supposed to enjoy him then, because by then you'll have all these cool skill cards you can apply on that monster and make them infinitely useful.
Yeah, I know, but until then, he's useless.
Yeah.
I remember having heartache when I was merging with another card, but it allowed me to merge them to make something pretty cool, and I also wanted. I'm like, well, it's gonna have so much more utility, so I guess I will.
I mean, if you want that experience, go play Shin Megami Tensei 5 for this on the Nintendo Switch, because it's designed in a way where you can keep your favorite monsters from beginning to end. It's not recommended, but you can, because I did.
You see, I think that's what my draw to Pokemon early on was. Because, like I said, my first Pokemon game was Platinum, and I kid you not, my second Pokemon that I encountered after my starter, my second encountered Pokemon, so excluding my starter, was a shiny Shinx.
Nice.
And I carried that guy up until today, and he is stuck in Pokemon Home, probably never gonna exit.
Rest in peace, all my homies stuck in Pokemon Home.
I know. All the games that I can't bring to any of the new games.
What's your favorite Pokemon, pal?
Talking to me?
I asked Pal what his favorite Pokemon game
Pal.
was.
Sorry, what? I was on mute.
Favorite Pokemon?
Wait, favorite Pokemon?
Yeah, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Honestly, I don't know. Like I kind of like a lot of Pokemon games except for BDSP. That's definitely the worst. I don't know. I don't know what's my favorite Pokemon game if I'm going to be completely honest. But I gotta say, BDSP is definitely not my favorite.
Well, I was asking what your favorite Pokemon was. Like, if you could pick one Pokemon to be your represented favorite, which would it be? Not game specifically, just the individual creature. Like, which one would you say is your favorite?
Oh, Pokemon Mewtwo.
Neat. I am Fu Soya. My duty is to protect the slumber of the Lunarians. The Lunarians?
Respectable answer.
Many years ago, a small planet between Mars and Jupiter was on the verge of destruction. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this game canonically takes place on Earth.
You know what? A lot of games take place on Earth, but I don't believe that because they don't do Earth things.
It's weird. It's weird because Dragon Quest III has like the same layout as our actual globe, but this game takes place deliberately on Earth and has our same solar system. Inhabitants escaped on a ship to the blue planet. The what? I'm referring to your Earth. However, they were in the midst of evolving, so they created a moon where they could sleep a long slumber. So that's where Lunarians come from. However, there was one who refused to sleep. Instead, he wished to raise everything on the blue planet and create a new home there. How awful. I was able to seal him away with my powers and force him into a deep sleep. But in spite of this, he was able to channel his evil into the corrupt inhabitants of your planet. Now he uses them to gather the crystals. Then he must be the one behind Golbez's actions. Who is this lowlife? His name is Zemis. He is gathering the crystals, our energy source, to activate a dimensional elevator on the Giant of Babel. Then he intends to destroy everything on your planet. No! However, many of us feel we can come to an understanding with the people of Earth. Those Lunarians are merely sleeping, waiting for your people to reach the right level of evolution. About the lunar whale? That was built years ago by my younger brother, Cluya, as a transportation to the blue planet. He always dreamed of visiting the unknown lands. The Devil's Road and the airship technology were also born from his desire to explore. On the blue planet, Cluya fell in love and had 2 children. You are one of his children. My dad's an alien. Me, and the voice I heard on Mount Ordeals was, the voice came from the soul of Cluya, your father. I see it now. You resemble him when he was your age. That was the voice of my father. Well, this explains why I have anime hairstyle and color. You have received powers from Cluya to stop Zemis and his evil plan. You must do this for your own planet and for all Lunarians. You must hurry to the Tower of Babel in Eblin. Tower of Babel? How will we get around its barrier? I should be able to enter. We cannot let the Giant of Babel reach the blue planet. I will join you on your journey. And now we have this guy, who exists on our party for like, this one segment of the game. And now I gotta go change the order again. Because I gotta go fix everything. Because now I have 3 spellcasters. This is our new guy, who's level 50. Dang, I'm not level... No one is on par with this Lunarian.
Dang.
But he knows a crap ton of magic. He's like, Tella back in the beginning of the game, except this guy can use more than just 1 spell at a time, including Meteo.
Like, in before, he's the most OP character.
Like, you'd think that, but he's not. He just kind of exists on the team.
Okay.
Well, 'cause like I said, he exists for like this one segment of the game, so it's hard to actually feel like he's worth it when, you know, he's not sticking around. And, you know, he has no defense. Thundaga!
Oh yeah, I also watched the Japanese of the Nintendo Direct. I gotta say, I think I found my favorite. I think I found my favorite game.
Oh,
The Uma Musume Pretty Derby Party Dash.
Neat. Which one is that?
It's like that, you know, the anime of like the horse girl racing kind of thing.
Kind of. There was one game in the Japanese Direct that I... Oh, sorry, you go.
Oh, sorry, you go first.
There's one game in the Japanese Direct that I wish we had gotten over here. I don't remember what it was called, but it looked like a spiritual... But I heard people describe it as a spiritual successor to Goemon, and that made me excited. Because Goemon was amazing.
That one, I don't know.
But yeah, you go. Okay, I found the trailer for it. I'm gonna DM it to you. Let's see, where are you? How long has it been since I DM'd Pow? Okay. Send your link to the trailer I was talking about.
Okay.
This is the game that I was referring to. But yeah, you go back with what you were saying. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Okay. So, what was it again? Yeah, this is the trailer that I'm. There it is. The Uma Musume Pretty Derby Party Dash.
Okay. Traversing the moon.
Yeah, by far all the Nintendo Direct was really ultimately excited for. It's got to be this one.
I'm not gonna watch this on stream, but that cover definitely looks interesting. I like the art style and the character designs. Uma Musume Pretty Derby Party Dash reveal. Released on Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Steam. Okay, that's neat. Available worldwide in 2024. Why didn't we see a trailer of that on the American one?
Yeah, that's very weird. I mean, like, this game is from Side Games.
If it's getting a worldwide release, you'd think they'd put that in the English releases direct as well.
Yeah, that's very weird. It's available on Switch and PS and Steam. Very neat. Oh, and also the game itself, it looks like it's like a pixelated like characters kind of thing. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good.
I love pixel graphics. It's an immediate sell for me because it's just I love it. And the way things are going, I might beat this game very soon. Not today, but like in like a week or two.
Aren't all Final Fantasy games like plus 80 hours to finish?
No, not really. Final Fantasy 1 can take you like an afternoon if you know where to go.
Okay, I'm talking about like new players.
But like, even then, that's debatable because like the modern pixel remasters are fantastic at being accessible to players.
Navi?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Street Fighter 6 character creations that people have made. Top number one on one of the Reddits or subreddits is Hercule Satan.
Nice. Gotta love good old Hercule.
Yeah, you do.
It's me, Mr. Satan.
Oh my god.
I'm the man who defeated Perfect Cell. I'm the man who defeated Majin Buu before he retconned time to forget that ever happened.
I mean, yeah, they kind of did.
I'm the only human that managed to punch Majin Buu in the face and survive.
Okay.
He is definitely one of them. I mean, you gotta give Hercule Satan some credit. He was the #1 fighter in the world, naturally, up until he fought aliens bred to fight.
He would lose against Yamcha.
You're probably right.
He would lose against Tien. Like no doubt, Tien would whoop him in like seconds.
Okay, okay. He got whooped by a 10-year-old.
That 10-year-old was Trunks, all right. That's a Saiyan. It's not the same.
Like, let me say this. Yamcha would easily beat Hercule. Like, come on.
Oh, hey, check it out. Young's still alive. Remember him? Remember how he died? He's still alive.
Hear me out. Like, here's the thing. Like, hear me out. In Dragon Ball history,
Hercule is by far the worst. And by far the worst. The second worst is Ribrian.
Which one?
Ribrian is from Super. So is that like the end part of Super?
Like I haven't seen Super.
Yeah. If you watch Super, I do not recommend Ribrian.
Hey Pow, do you remember Palom and Borum? They're alive.
Oh.
Remember how we hated their entire presence and how they died for us? Well, they're back now.
They just disrespected all the characters.
No, Palom disrespected them. Borum was the polite one.
I'll take Borum though, but Palom is a whole yikes.
Palom was a little shit. I hated him. Oh yeah, and there's Edward, but we knew he was fine. But yeah, freaking... It's weird to think that, like, Mr. Satan survived so much stuff, but, like, friggin' Yamcha is automatically killed in a lot of battles because memes. So disrespectful to the man. He was one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Classic, and they just did him so dirty in Z.
Yeah. And even at Super, they gave Yamcha a moment at baseball.
Yeah, he doesn't even become a martial artist full time. He's just like, oh no, I'm gonna be a baseball player now because that's what I do.
I would say that's pretty cool.
I mean, it would be cool, but at the same time, it's like, this is the man who fought with Goku against all kinds of world-ending threats in Dragon Ball, and then it's like, oh yeah, he's baseball player now. That's it. The Saiyans attack, and he gets ready to prepare and train and fight them, dies instantly, and then after that it's like, oh yeah, he doesn't do anything. Even the afterlife, like, not really. And then the Android Saga comes up, and he's still just, you know, taken out immediately. And then Majin Buu comes up, and he doesn't even try in that one.
To be fair, in my head canon, Krillin retired from fighting forever ago, and he's still a cop.
What does Krillin do ever since he retired from fighting? Like, did he...
He's a police officer.
Wait, actually?
Yeah!
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought he became a stay-at-home...
No, and I like that headcanon, because, you know, police officer to take care of 16, and, I forgot what the daughter's name is.
Bola?
Maybe.
I thought 18 was the one who took care of everyone. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was a working mom and Krillin was like a stay-at-home dad.
I'm pretty sure 18 is still a fighter.
She is. Because in the frickin' Majin Buu arc, she participated in the martial arts tournament to win money for her family. Even willingly throwing the match against Mr. Satan if he promised to double the prize money for her.
No. You see that's one thing, but like my headcanon is that, but they still need a steady income, so Krillin still does an honest day's work as a police officer.
And meanwhile, Yamcha is baseball. Fucking Rydia's getting taken out in like one hit. God damn.
Man, you mean Yamcha dropped a bag? Isn't like canonically that he cheated on Bulma? You know, one of the Well, actually, no, not even daughter of, just the richest person alive.
Yeah, the richest and smartest people alive.
He really dropped the bag there.
He did. It was like Dragon Ball Z happened, and Toriyama was like, okay, now how can I do all of my previous characters dirty and insult them as much as I possibly can? Yamcha, he now cheats on Bulma and sucks at everything. That is good enough for me. Let's see how we can screw over Tien. Tien. We just don't use Tien. There we go. That's how we insult him. Piccolo.
Mark his childhood friend and then completely forget about him.
Piccolo, he's gonna be the first bad guy turned protagonist. And he raises Goku's son, and then he gets replaced by Vegeta. Like, there's no denying that.
Goku,
just like...
Piccolo doesn't raise Goten.
Gohan.
That's Piccolo's son.
Mood.
Yeah.
But like, think about it, like, Piccolo enters into Dragon Ball Z to be the new, bad guy turned good guy to help show the stakes of Dragon Ball Z. And then the minute they start using Vegeta as a good guy, Piccolo is completely irrelevant and useless at everything. And then you think like, oh, he fused with Kame, he's gonna be relevant and super useful, only for Cell to be like, hey, by the way, I can become even stronger than you now, Piccolo, goodbye. And now it takes Super Saiyan 2 to beat him, so it's like, oh, what was the point of this really epic fusion y'all were hyping up?
For one moment.
Yeah, and then Majin Buu happens and Piccolo doesn't even do anything.
You know what I love about Dragon Ball?
What?
That they had such poor management during the Cell arc. That the only reason Cell had so many transformations in quick succession was because the writer for Dragon Ball hated every single iteration of what Cell looked like until he finally doubled down and created his own version of it, which was Perfect Cell.
I actually gotta say, I think I loved the first form of Cell the most. I think that one was like terrifying and really good.
I don't mind that, but I went from it being my favorite to my least favorite immediately. No. The first version of it was my favorite, but his second version was my least favorite.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Semi-perfect Cell was ugly.
Oh, it was horrid, dude.
Oh yeah. By the way, what's your opinion about Cell Max?
Cell Max. That was from the Dragon Ball superhero movie, right?
Haven't watched it.
I thought it looked neat. I haven't seen that movie. I want to because the androids that they're introduced in that movie are... I love their designs and they're based off Ultraman.
Yeah, Gamma 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Only thing I know about the new version of Cell is that he's a bumbling moron in compared to his original form.
And he doesn't have the regen factor.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, he doesn't have that. That was spoiled for me.
Why did they get rid of that? That was part of Piccolo.
Because he's different.
Wait, what?
But why would you get rid of the part that makes him damn near immortal?
Good question. Because they needed... What?
Wait, what about Piccolo just now?
Piccolo's DNA offers the ability to regenerate limbs and such. And we're talking about how, from like what it was told to me, Cell Max lost that ability to regenerate and such.
Yeah.
So Double Waffle was talking about like how that was a really stupid thing. Why do you get rid of the one thing that makes you practically invincible?
Because Cell Max is not actually like the the whole thing for Cell itself.
See, this is why I need to go watch movies so I can get an understanding of these things. But like, yeah, just from like what I had heard via osmosis from other people, that's what I was told. And then they introduced a Piccolo Orange, or as I was told, Jaundice Piccolo and Beast Gohan. It looks like it's what I was told.
Bro, like, oh my goodness, Orange Piccolo, the goat.
See, if that was like the takeaway form for the movie, that would have been hype because it would have given Piccolo some well-earned power. But then it's overshadowed by Beast Gohan.
Yes, Beast Gohan.
I actually don't know what Beast Gohan looks like.
It's silver.
Sure, okay.
That's it.
Listen, you know, gotta give him a new color for hair. Can't go with the pre-established ones because gotta put more colors. Gotta get every color in the spectrum there.
We gotta have the Super Saiyan Sentai. Super Sentai, more like Saiyan Sentai.
What was it again? Oh yeah, the transformation for Beast Gohan is like the red lining with almost cross Gohan's back head kind of thing.
I'm not sure if you guys ever did this, but you guys ever, like, when you were younger and were like still super into Dragon Ball, do you guys ever do that stupid thing where you just continually look up what different iterations of Super Saiyan would look like Super Saiyan 100 and stuff?
No, because I got into it when I was in middle school thanks to Death Battle and you. So like, I already had everyone else telling me what was already canon and what wasn't. So effectively, I missed out on that part because everyone else told me like, oh yeah, this is where it all ends. There is no Super Saiyan 6. It ends at Super Saiyan 5, and then GT was no longer canon. And it's like, oh yeah, now it's Super Saiyan
4,
God.
Super Saiyan 5. Unless you consider Great Ape, Golden Great Ape Super Saiyan 5.
I will say Super Saiyan 4 is probably my favorite Super Saiyan form, just period. I think it looked awesome.
It look the coolest.
And Naruto's dead.
But Great Ape does not mean Super Saiyan. It's not. Even Gold Great Ape is not Super Saiyan.
Well, it's
But,
not canon
yeah.
anymore, so there's not canon anymore, so I can have whatever
It's
I want about that.
oh, it's definitely canon because Dragon Ball has the multiverse, from what I understand. So GT is canon in some
Yeah.
timeline.
But here's the thing. Now,
It has a multiverse, but it's only for 16 different universes, and half of them are non-existent anymore.
Damn. That's sad.
So there's only 8 universes, and we know about all of them. So unless one of them just has a secondary Goku hidden in there that they for some reason did not bring into the Tournament of Power, I don't know.
Technically,
Yeah,
GT is canon because Trunks in his weird multiversal time police thing confirms it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot there's multiverses and branching timelines, just to make it more confusing. Yeah, I forgot about that.
oh yeah, by the way, about Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 is not like, Super Saiyan 3 evolution of Super Saiyan 4. Well, it's kind of different. Super Saiyan 4 is basically perfect ki control for the Great Ape. Not like, you know, you have to become Great Ape and then train to power up to the power of Great Ape to become Super Saiyan 4. Basically, perfect ki control.
No. I get that. But there's also a golden Great Ape, which I don't know what you would consider that, or would you just consider that a Mighty Ozaru Super Saiyan?
Yeah,
I'd say
you have
Mighty
to
Ozaru
technically
Super
that
Saiyan.
golden Great Ape.
Not necessarily, or you could have the help of Bulma's technology and be Vegeta.
No, Vegeta already has control of Great Ape since the Saiyan Saga.
Yeah, because he was trained to do so.
Well, he was also trained to create his own moon, which
That technique was made by Bardock. I know
have a
that
question.
much. What's that?
I just
I'll be
remembered
right
something.
back.
Why
Okay.
don't they go Great Ape? If I remember correctly, didn't
'Cause they got their
Goku
tails
go back, like,
removed.
twice?
Yeah, and then they keep
grew
getting
that
them
thing back
removed.
twice.
And then they keep getting them removed.
So, like, are we just gonna... Navi, are you saying that canonically Goku and all other Saiyans have monthly tail removals?
I mean, that's not what I was trying to say, but I mean, if you're gonna put it like that.
All I'm saying is it showed his tail getting removed two separate times, and then the third time his tail was removed off screen.
we
By
don't
the way,
think about
Navi,
it.
I really have to go. I really need to go to work.
Okay, take care, pal.
Have a good one, pal.
Hey.
I like how I told you about the stream, you were like in the DM saying like, oh, I think I'm just gonna come in, say hi, and I'll stay quiet. And instead, you and I have just been kept making up for lost time.
You see, that was my mindset. But I kind of had the mindset like 2 seconds into it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna treat this like a stream. I'm gonna treat this as catching up with an old pal.
And it means a lot to me, because I like spending time with my friends.
Hey man, yeah, especially when we haven't talked together in a minute.
Yeah, and remember, ma'am.
My apologies.
Yeah, I feel awkward whenever I remind people, because
Don't feel awkward. Dude, Don't feel awkward about it. But like at the same time, like don't get mad if I forget. My apologies.
I never get mad about it. Don't.
No, I know, but like I know it's like I don't mean to. Like as long as there's that mutual agreement that like was like I'll do my best in my efforts to continue with the she, her, they, them. But I am also very forgetful. And also, just even if I do remember at all times, slip of the tongue.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think any of my friends do that intentionally. I mean,
I try not to.
Yeah.
Well, not intentionally. I never try to do that intentionally, but like things
Yeah.
mix up. Obviously, like it's different when you're introduced to somebody as they already are, because then you just associate with them immediately. But like with me and you, I've known each other for so many years.
Yeah.
Like even if I'm talking to you and it's in my current mindset where I'm like, all right, she, her, they, them. Eventually, like
there's gonna be a
15 minutes
slip.
in, I'm just gonna forget. I'm gonna forget for like 2 seconds.
Damn it. Cause I get that.
And I'm not trying to do any disrespect.
Yeah,
it's
no.
just, yeah, you know.
I'd like to hope that none of my friends mean to disrespect me. I'd like to have that hope that my friends have my back. I mean, I could be wrong. There could be that one friend who's just like, you know what? Fuck it.
I mean,
For all
I
know.
am really of the. Oh wait. Now that means something. Am I allowed to curse on your channel? Is that
Yeah, you can curse. I don't give a fuck.
Alright, I will tone it down because I naturally do curse like a sailor.
Mood.
I do try to turn it down all the time, but like I don't know. Nah, but what was I saying?
Let's go back to talking about Dragon Ball Z and such.
Yeah, probably more easier topic.
So, you say my topic when like earlier in the conversation I said, "Oh, that's actually not my kind of thing." I like the video
probably
games.
An easier topic.
Yeah. I generally like the video games. Not the biggest fan of the show. Except Dragon Ball Classic. That stuff is still awesome.
I gotta admit a little something. I did say I don't watch anime anymore, and I don't watch anime anymore. I mostly read manga. I keep up with a lot of my old shows that I used to watch, even though I don't watch anymore, only by YouTubers that give summaries for entire seasons. So I may not have watched any of the Dragon Ball, but I kind of know the gist of what's happening.
It's hard for me to just watch anime these days, because I don't know exactly what it is I'm going to watch. So it's sometimes.
Have you watched the show Parasite?
No, I have not. My brother told me about that way back in way back in high school when that was new.
Man, how's Randy doing?
Randy?
I said that name intentionally.
Which one's Randy? Who's Randy?
Do you have multiple brothers?
No, I only Andrew. Andy.
Hey man, I don't know. Man, we're on stream, man. I don't know how you want me to say names.
He was never Randy. He was Andrew.
Hey! I called him Randy.
I'm not asking about
How's
that.
Randy doing?
I mean, I assume he's doing good. I don't know. I haven't talked to Randy in forever. I'll have to go find out. I didn't know I had a Randy.
The only funny enough, do you know who I still hang out with?
Who?
Like quite often, actually. Mr. Earhart.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I know.
I think I've seen him like a couple times. I'm like Walmart. Like that's it.
No, it's funny because like it's funny because you introduced me to him and all.
Yeah, good old Boy
You
Scouts.
introduced me to Boy Scouts, and therefore you introduced me to him.
Yeah, technically my brother did because he needed to bring someone to scouting for ranking up. Good times with Boy Scouts.
Wait, did I go for him? I thought I went for you.
No, I invited my neighbor to go with me because he used to be in Scouts.
So I went for Andrew?
Yes.
I did not. I don't remember that.
I asked you for my brother's sake to go to scouting so he could rank up.
Don't remember that, if I'm being honest.
It's fine.
I just remember going, and I kind of was in there for like a year and like 2 months, and then I was done.
Yeah. Because you didn't have... If my memory is correct, you didn't have the best experience. And I felt bad.
I'm gonna be honest, no, I did genuinely have fun for the most part. I think I just kind of got spooked and upset, like with one scenario, because I didn't feel like it was that big of a deal. Because I got excited when my, like, you know, the summer camp out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got excited, like, you know, kind of show my parents just around the campsite. And, what was it? It was the Scoutmaster's son that came up and yelled at me, that I can't be leaving, that I can't be, like, you know, leaving the campsite. But it was like, I was with my parents, so I felt really annoyed. Listen, it's one thing to yell at me, it's another thing to yell at me in front of family.
Yeah, that's horrible.
No, so like that one just kind of like got me a little bit angry, and like, you know, had to talk to my parents, and then my parents were like, I was like, hey man, who is that anyways? Scoutmaster's son. That's a Scoutmaster's son? and then like kind of small conversation, bing bada boom, I'm out of there.
Oh shit. So I screwed up big time. This battle is not going well at all.
Oh, you're doing pretty good, man. Little
No.
tomato dude still has big health.
No. I am not doing. I'll point the battlefield to you and ask if you see anything wrong.
You mean other than the fact that 2 of your guys are taking a little nap to recuperate?
Fucking Fusoya melted. We need to acknowledge that he just legitimately melted there. He didn't die. No. He fucking melted. And we have lost already. Regen. Gradually recovering HP. Good job, buddy. Good job, Fusoyap. You did it, buddy.
Oh no.
I'm gonna end the stream here because I might have to do some more off-screen grinding. Joy. Exactly what I love to do.
Nah, come on, man. Just stay on here. Oh, if you want in the stream. Do you mind if I stay on the call?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm just gonna end the stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a good time. I definitely think there's some things in the stream I could have done better, especially when it came to gameplay and managing this voice chat. I do need to build up rules, so that way everyone can have a good time. Or these calls might go away. And I don't want to do that, because I like spending time with my friends on stream. But I don't want to feel like my friends have to compete to speak. Thank you all for watching. Like, and subscribe. Do you want to say anything, buddy?
Hello. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, what they said. Thank you all. I'll see you all next time.